Hilton Head Island, one of the iconic resort destinations in all of America. And in the middle of this island is Palmetto Dunes, a 2,000-acre resort paradise. This Palmetto Dunes resort is over 40 years old, and I can tell you, it has stood the test of time. 3 great golf courses with 3 great architects, Robert Trent Jones, Arthur Hills, George Fazio. It's early morning here, getting ready for a lot of good golfers because that's who is attracted to this golf course. You've got a large canal running through it, and as a result, you play alongside and across it with plenty of challenges. That's what the Fazio course is all about. Variety is what Palmetto Dunes is all about. The traveling golfer is going to bring that all to you right here in the heart of Hilton Head.
If you find yourself doing strange things to keep your light beer from getting lost in the crowd, it's time to rethink your light beer. 99 calories, 100% authentic lager. The light beer that stands out in a crowd. Yingling Light Lager from America's oldest brewery. Rethink your light beer.
We're with Clark Sinclair, Director of Golf of all this beauty at Palmetto Dunes and Hilton Head. Newcomer to the island. He's only been here 30 years.
30 years.
And 30 years at this. You're too young to be here 30 years, Clark.
30 years of vacation. It's been great.
Oh, that is awesome. And, you know, talk about double your pleasure, double your fun. You get triple your pleasure. You got 3 golf courses at Palmetto Dunes.
We do. We have 3 absolutely great but different golf courses, and we've named each course after its namesake. So we have the George Fazio course, the Arthur Hills course, and we have the Robert Trent Jones course, which is our most popular golf course to play by everybody.
Now, Clark, this beautiful piece of low country geography that we have here is sort of a contiguous stamp in this property, yet you had to ask 3 architects to come up with 3 different golf courses. Were they able to?
All the golf courses are great, and they blend in with the lagoon system and the trees. We're very conscious of the wildlife. It's all very nature-oriented. The birds are plentiful and in crazy amounts. The lagoon systems are all safe, fresh. The fish are healthy. We have huge redfish and have tarpon. We stock the lagoons with actually redfish, and the trout and the flounder all get in there. So it's the synergy of it all is fantastic.
The one thing about not only the Palmetto Dunes, but all of Hilton Head Island, plenty of gators. They're everywhere. Keep your eye open. So many times I'll talk to somebody and they say, I came back from a great resort or wherever and played this great golf course, and I'll say, oh really, what architect did it? And they go, gee, I don't know. You don't have that problem here.
We don't have that problem at all. It was a good thing. The only catch is we have a couple of them on the island, 2 Arthur Hills courses.
Right.
So sometimes we have to distinguish it, but the layout of the Arthur Hills course is without a doubt one of the best layouts on the island.
Wow, I'm glad I got past all of that. Arthur Hills likes to challenge you. Off the tee, water to the right in front of the green, water up tight, especially with this whole location. He is the master of giving you decisions to make. A lot of risk reward out there on this golf course. Sometimes the risk is a bit more than the reward. For example, this 412-yard 14th hole, you're tempted to take it over the trees on the left, shortcut. A lot more risk there. If you bail out to the right, it makes the hole a lot longer. The Arthur Hills course is a tight, tree-lined golf course, water down the right-hand side. Once you get past that, there's trees to maneuver around, including one in the fairway. It leaves a tight landing area. The greens on the Arthur Hills course are a little more gentle than the other courses, which might give you a chance at making a birdie. or might not. The one thing, you know, I always have to say it right away. As soon as people start talking about it, the Trent Jones course, when it peeks out onto the ocean there, wow, that is an eye-opener.
It is. It's something, I don't know that people expect it, but when they get out there on the number 9 tee and you hit that complex of 9, 10, 11, and 12, it's like, wow, they're getting more than they thought they were going to get.
Yeah, really.
It's beautiful.
The Robert Trent Jones course, well, if you don't like water, you better stay away. A lot of water on this course. You got to maneuver your way around it. So there's a lot to play around and a lot of strategy. The wind is definitely a part of this golf course. And of course, there's a lot of Robert Trent Jones signature style to it. Two of the typical Robert Trent Jones characteristics: high flash bunkers protecting the front of the greens. And the greens, large and usually at least 2 levels. Tony's tip for the Robert Trent Jones course: control your trajectory. The wind is definitely a factor. With the water all around, the low ball is the good one here. Now, I also know quite a bit about the Fazio course here, which was actually George and Tom Fazio worked on the course, and it might be the hardest course on the island. It's only a par 70, but if I remember, the rating is 70 from the backs. It's like 74. It's
a tough course. It's got deep bunkers, 2 par 5s. It's not bad for beginners because if you hit it, if you have a fade, it usually opens up to the right. If you hook it, that's where the out of bounds markers are. So we have a lot of new players come out, a lot of families come out.
George Fazio designs, especially in his earlier years, were characterized by large bunkers. Well, there's plenty of them on the Fazio course here at Palmetto Dunes, and they're used to really guard the green complexes all through the golf course. Second shot's a premium here. This is the par 5 10th hole. 3 bunkers, different distances. As you approach the green, you better take some time to think about that second shot. After battling all the challenges on the Fazio course, you come to number 18, where the challenge ramps up. This monster stretches to 462 yards and usually plays into the wind.
The last 4 holes of the golf course are still touted as being maybe the hardest finishing holes on the island.
Tony's tip for the Fazio course: there's plenty of room off the tee, but these tabletop elevated greens mean you better have a high, soft approach shot, well honed, before you play this course. Phew! To have 3 golf courses so close together, right in one complex, so that you can get to them easily. People can walk there a lot of times from the different places here. You get to capture the people. They don't have to leave here at all, do they?
Once we have them, they do not have to leave if they don't want to. We've done a lot with all the bike paths, the walking paths.
Palmetto Dunes is a haven for bicyclists, as is the rest of Hilton Head Island. Here at Hilton Head Outfitters, they have 3,000 bicycles. If you can't find the right bicycle here, you can't find it anywhere. And getting the right bicycle for you is important.
The island itself has put a premium on bicycling. There are bike paths almost all of the island, and they continue to work on them and improving them. The villas, they're all in close proximity. People are using big gyms as a nighttime dining area now. It's great.
And miles of beachfront.
The beach is the big draw. We're happy to have the beach on our property. Everybody loves it, and it's one of the main reasons they come here.
Yeah.
And it's nice to add golf and all the other amenities we have with it.
On the island itself, there have not been new courses built in a lot of years, so more than 20 years since the last course was built. Just off the island, there has been a lot of new construction. How do these older courses keep up with this new architecture?
Obviously, we try to keep our product in good shape. Our maintenance practices are really good. I can't think of a time period where the courses have been in better shape over the last few years.
You did a major renovation on the Jones course not too long ago, really?
Actually, it was in 2003. We flipped it upside down with Roger Woolwich. He came in and headed up the plan, and he was with Robert Trent Jones originally, so that kind of fit. And we put Champion Bermuda on the greens, which is excellent. We've redone the Fazio greens with Diamond Zoysia, which is a great grass over the fall and winter, and lush and green in the summer. And we've done work with the Hills course and redone all the bulkheads, seawalls around the greens.
Oh, really?
And that goes along with the hotels, the Marriott and the Omni. They've all put millions in over the winter, you know, just to give everything a facelift. So it's been good, and it's been unified, and it hadn't really been coordinated. People just do it, so it's good.
This is pure golf, folks. This is where it all comes to a head on Hilton Head Island. We're at Demo Day at the International Network of Golf Annual Conference, where they bring the golf media and the golf business together. We try out all the toys. We've got Josh Van Winkle from TaylorMade Golf, and you've got a new wedge.
We do. We have the TaylorMade Tour Preferred wedge. What we have here is really, we went back to the drawing board and we were looking for simplicity, a classic look, and great performance. So we've got a new groove design. We've got two different soles, an ATV sole and a traditional sole, for any kind of golfer looking for that, any kind of performance with his wedge.
For the golfers who want to score, this is the scoring club. That shot was courtesy of Doug Weaver, Director of Instruction here at Palmetto Dunes. I would like a little bit of instruction after we get done the interview today. Is that okay?
You've got it, Tony.
I need it, Doug.
All right.
The instruction program here at Palmetto Dunes is famous, and part of the reason is there's a bit of continuity to it.
We've had a lot of great instructors here, starting all the way back with Golf Digest, Bob Toski, Jim Flick. We have 150 years of experience in 6 different instructors.
Well, I know that's not all you, because you're not that old.
That's right.
But you've been here a few years yourself.
Right. I've been the Director of Instruction for 10, played the PGA Tour, 2 U.S. Opens, taught for the PGA to make other teachers better. Our staff is highly qualified, Class A, PGA. We can help anybody that's a brand new beginner, intimidated, all the way to the guys that want to make the tour. We have those students here. And
Carolina Section Teacher of the Year a couple of years ago. So what's the theory on somebody coming down for a vacation, wanting to play as much golf as they want, but also taking lessons at the same time? Does it work?
Yes, it does. Why? Because number one, you're on vacation. You want to relax. You want to kick back. And when you relax, when you kick back, it's usually when you play your best golf. And you don't have the distractions of home. So you have your 2-day school, 5-day school, private lessons. Monday's a great time, 4 o'clock to 5. We do a free class, clinic, exhibition, trick shots, fun, laughs, jokes. But mainly we're there to answer your questions about what you want out of golf. How can we help you right there?
Talk about smelling the flowers. They're famous for their azaleas at Augusta National. Hilton Head's got plenty of azaleas too. We're with Brad Mara, Director of Resort Operations here at Palmetto Dunes on Hilton Head Island. And Brad, the traveling golfer has to ask, how do you attract so many families? I have never seen a more family-friendly location.
Well, I really think it's because of all the things we have to do here for the families. We have 3 great golf courses here that can test their skill from all 3 different golf courses. We have one of the best tennis centers in the world here. We have a multitude of lessons there, great teaching staff.
I got it.
We have 11-mile lagoon system here with kayaks and canoes. We actually do fishing charters out of there. And then over at Shelter Cove Marina, we have dolphin cruises. We have fireworks during the summer. Just a lot of stuff to do around here for families. It's a great spot. We have over 3,000 bikes at that outfitter center, every bike you can imagine. It's a lot of stuff to keep people in shape and keep the exercise going. What we try and do here is just give great customer service, give our people the best experience possible. We're really up to date on technology.
And once they decide on Palmetto Dunes as a resort, you have a lot of accommodation choices for them.
We sure do. There's several villa and home rental companies here. We are one of them, Palmetto Dunes Resort, home and villa rentals. Also, we have the Omni Hotel and the Marriott Hotel. So there's 900 plus hotel rooms in this plantation as well.
Wow, 900 plus hotel rooms.
We have the Dunes House restaurant, which is right on the beach. You literally can walk down from the restaurant and your feet hit the sand as soon as you walk down those stairs. We also have Big Jim's restaurant in the Jones golf course. It's got barbecue food, a lot of family-friendly type of food. So yeah, there's no reason to leave Palmetto Dunes once you get into the plantation to start your trip.
I've been coming to Hilton Head Island for 25 years, and the one thing I always remark is the weather just seems to be a bit better than even the good weather in the rest of the Southeast.
Yeah, it's a spectacular place for weather. You'll get 60-degree days over December and January. Overall, 12 months out of the year, it's a great place with great weather.
We're with Mike Royer. He is the Director of Group Sales at Palmetto Dunes. And Mike, the traveling golfer would have been real involved with you a few years ago. 2 years in a row, I brought a group of 36 guys down here for a competition. They loved it to death. That competition's been all around the world, 17 years, never repeated anywhere except Palmetto Dunes.
And like I said, we need to work on that three-peat. And I work through the year dealing with groups like this, and this is really a special place for that traveling group of friends, the small corporate outing, even all the way down to just 10 to 12 people. And I'm always looking to have them back here time and time again.
Groups coming to a place like this really enjoy it because they have a lot of options. They can stay in some of those gigantic houses,
Absolutely.
and I mean gigantic 8-bedroom homes, or they can stay in hotels if they want that kind of service.
Absolutely. I mean, we've got a team dedicated solely to that part of the business here, and we really look for that custom experience, whether you're looking for the convenient villas, anything in between. I, along with my staff, we work hard to make sure we set up that custom trip.
Yeah. And of course, with 3 golf courses right on the property, you got enough variety for them.
We are more than just 3 individual golf courses. To play the 3 courses combined, test every single aspect of everybody's game. It's a wonderful mix to come do a multi-day event, a Ryder Cup style event, or even the leisure type event.
And Mike, how about for those players, 18 holes not quite enough?
And those are my kind of players too, and what we offer here is complimentary replays to our groups. It's something that goes along with a lot of our packages where it's included in there, but we actually encourage getting back out for that afternoon round, and as long as those tee times are available, there is no charge.
Hilton Head Island, it doesn't get any better than this. Plenty of great golf, luxurious accommodations and amenities, and pristine beaches. Once again, the traveling golfer has knocked himself out, so now it's time to relax.
Tony Leodora's golf wardrobe, courtesy of Antigua, the leader in modern golf apparel.